Hi, I'm Harper. Today I'm going to tell you my story. But before I continue, please share and subscribe to hear more stories like this. I never thought I'd be the kind of person who'd just vanish from people's lives. That was before I learned what family really means. Or doesn't mean. It started with headaches. Not normal ones, but the kind that wake you up at night. My roommate Zoe noticed first. We were having breakfast when another one hit. "You okay?" she asked, lowering her coffee mug. "That's the third time this week you've winced like someone stabbed you." "It's nothing," I said, massaging my temple. "Just stress from work." Zoe wasn't buying it. "Harper, normal stress headaches don't make you cancel plans and sleep all weekend. Call your doctor." I will, I promised. "When?" Zoe pressed. "Today? Because I'm not above making the appointment myself." "Fine," I sighed. "Today." The doctor's appointment led to another, then another. Tests and scans. Words like anomaly and concerning. My phone buzzed with a message from Mom while I was waiting. "Family dinner Sunday. Marcus and Jessica are bringing the twins. No excuses this time, Harper." I typed back. "Actually need to talk to everyone. Getting some test results Friday. Doctor thinks it might be serious. Can someone come with me?" "Of course, sweetie," she replied instantly. "We'll all be there." "What time?" Her immediate response made me feel better. Maybe I'd been too hard on them. My family wasn't perfect, but they'd show up when it mattered. 4 p.m., Central Hospital oncology floor. My brother Marcus called that night. "Hey sis, Mom told us about Friday. You okay?" "Scared," I admitted. "They found something in my brain. That's why I've been having headaches." "A tumor?" he asked, voice dropping. "They're not sure yet. That's what Friday is for." "Well, Jessica and I will definitely be there. We'll get Mom and Dad too. Have you told Aunt Diane?" "Not yet," I said. "Figured I'd wait until I know something for sure." Smart. You know how she gets. Remember when she told everyone at church I had mono in high school? When actually you were hungover? I laughed despite everything. "Exactly," Marcus chuckled. "Listen, whatever happens Friday, we've got you." I called Dad the next day. He was in the middle of a golf game, but he picked up. "Harper, what's up, kiddo?" "Dad, did Mom tell you about Friday?" "Friday?" His voice was distracted. I could hear someone calling his name in the background. "Oh, your doctor thing. Yeah, she mentioned it. What time again?" 4 o'clock, Central Hospital Oncology Department. Right. We'll be there. Gotta run, Harper. My turn to tee off." When Friday came, I sat alone in the waiting room. 4 o'clock came and went, then 4:15. I called Mom. "Harper, honey, I'm so sorry. Your father's client meeting ran long and we're stuck in traffic. We're on our way, though." "It's fine," I said, even though it wasn't. "Just hurry." My sister-in-law, Jessica, texted next. "So sorry. Daycare called. Emma has a fever. Marcus is picking them up. He says to call him after." By 4:30, the nurse called my name. Still alone, I followed her to the consultation room. Dr. Patel entered with my file. "No family today?" "They're running late," I said, embarrassed. "I see. Well, we should proceed." She opened my file. "I have your results, Harper." When she told me, everything stopped. Not cancer, a benign meningioma, treatable, good odds. But surgery? Soon. "Do you have any questions?" she asked. My voice broke. "Can I have a minute?" "Of course. I'll come back shortly." Alone in that sterile room, I called my mother again. It went to voicemail. I texted the family group chat. "Doctor says it's operable. Not cancer, but still need brain surgery next week. Where is everyone?" 3 dots appeared. Mom was typing, then stopped, then Dad. "Sorry, kiddo, your mom's car wouldn't start. Had to pick her up. Everything okay?" "No," I typed back. "Not really." No response. Dr. Patel returned and we discussed surgery dates, recovery, risks, all while I was completely alone. When I left the hospital, the sky had turned dark with rain clouds. Perfect. My phone buzzed again. "Aunt Diane. Just heard from your mother. So glad it's not cancer. Praise the Lord. When's the surgery?" I didn't answer. Instead, I called Zoe. Hey, how'd it go? She asked. They didn't come, I said, voice flat. Not one of them. What? Are you serious? Where were they? Car trouble, traffic, sick kid, work. I listed their excuses mechanically. I don't even know what to say. I'm so sorry, Harper. Do you want me to come get you? No, I'll take a cab home. That night, I couldn't sleep. My family's text messages and voicemails piled up, but I didn't respond. Harper, please call us. We're so sorry. Mom. Hey sis, Emma's fever broke. What did the doctor say? Marcus, your mother feels terrible. Call us back. Dad. Zoe brought me tea and sat on the edge of my bed. What are you going to do? She asked. I don't know, I said. I just keep thinking about how many times this has happened. Different versions of the same story. My graduation, my job promotion. When I broke up with Ryan, they always have some reason why they can't be there. But brain surgery is different, Zoe said. You'd think so, I replied. The worst part is they don't even realize what they did. They think saying sorry fixes everything. What would fix it? She asked. Nothing, I realized. Nothing can fix this. The next morning, Mom and Dad showed up at my apartment unannounced. I only opened the door because Zoe was heading out and they caught me. Sweetheart, we've been so worried. Mom stepped forward to hug me. I stepped back. Were you? I asked coldly. Of course we were, Dad said, frowning. You haven't answered our calls. I wasn't answering your calls yesterday either, when I was sitting alone in that hospital room. Harper, we explained what happened, Mom said. It was a perfect storm of bad luck. It always is, I said. Funny how that bad luck only happens when I need you. That's not fair, Dad bristled. We've always supported you. When it's convenient, I corrected him. When it doesn't interfere with golf or lunch with friends or whatever else you prioritize. We're here now, Mom pleaded. Tell us about the surgery. No, I said quietly. What? I said no. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want your help. I don't want your concern. It comes with too many conditions. You're being ridiculous, Dad said. We're your parents. Are you? Because parents show up. Harper, we made a mistake. Mom's eyes filled with tears. We're sorry. I know you are. You're always sorry, but you never change. What do you want from us? Dad demanded. Nothing. Not anymore. Please leave. We're not leaving until we talk about this like adults, Dad insisted. Then I'll leave, I said, grabbing my purse. I pushed past them and walked out my own door. I heard them calling after me, but I didn't turn around. I walked to the nearby park and sat on a bench, thinking. My phone rang. Marcus. Harper, what the hell? Mom and Dad are freaking out. Good for them, I said flatly. Listen, I know we screwed up. I'm sorry about Emma. It's not about Emma being sick, Marcus. It's about choices. You chose not to come. All of you. That's not fair. Isn't it? If Dad had a cancer scare, would you have stayed home with Emma? Silence. That's what I thought, I said. So what, you're just cutting us all off? Over one mistake? One? Really? Remember my college graduation? You were 3 hours late because Jessica wanted to stop at some antique store. That was years ago. My promotion dinner? Dad was too tired from golf. My breakup with Ryan? Mom had book club. It's never just one mistake, Marcus. It's a pattern. We're not perfect, Harper. I never asked for perfect. I asked for present. I hung up. Over the next few days, I made a plan. Zoe was the only one who knew. Are you sure about this? She asked as she helped me pack. I've never been more sure of anything, I replied. My recovery will take 6 weeks. By then, everything will be in place. They'll be hurt, she warned. They already hurt me, I said. Multiple times. This isn't revenge. It's self-preservation. I had my surgery. Zoe was there when I woke up. My family was in the waiting room, but I'd left instructions with the hospital staff. No visitors except Zoe. They're causing a scene out there. Zoe reported. Your mom's crying. Your dad's threatening to call his lawyer friend. Did you give the nurse the letters? I asked groggily. Yes, one for each of them. In each letter, I'd written the same message. I need time to recover, not just from surgery, but from years of disappointment. Please respect my wish for no contact. If you try to force your way into my room or my life, I will disappear completely. This is your only warning. They didn't listen. Mom tried to sneak in disguised as a hospital volunteer. Dad called the hospital administrator. Marcus and Jessica tried guilt-tripping Zoe. So I kept my promise. While I recovered at Zoe's cousin's empty vacation house, I emptied my apartment, closed my bank accounts, and quit my job. My college friend Taylor helped me get a new position in her company 3 states away. You sure about this? Taylor asked as she helped me move into my new apartment. Seems extreme. Remember when we were in college and my parents forgot to pick me up for Christmas break? I asked her. Yeah, you stayed at my place. And remember junior year when my appendix burst and they were on a cruise? I remember. I drove you to the ER. It's not extreme, Taylor. It's been a lifetime of being an afterthought. I'd been in my new city for 2 months when my phone rang with an unfamiliar number. Hello? Harper, it's Aunt Diane. Please don't hang up. How did you get this number? Does it matter? Your family is falling apart without you. Your mother barely eats. Your father's drinking too much. Marcus and Jessica are fighting constantly. That's not my problem, I said coldly. Of course it is. They're your family. No, they're people who share my DNA. There's a difference. What do you want from them? She demanded. An apology? They've apologized 1,000 times. I don't want anything from them. That's the point. I'm free now. Free? You're alone. I'd rather be alone than constantly disappointed, I told her. And I'm not alone. I have real friends who show up when it matters. You can't just throw away family, she insisted. Watch me, I said, and hung up. 6 months later, I received an email from Marcus. It was forwarded to my new account by my old college alumni association. Harper, I get it now. Dad's cancer diagnosis was last month. Mom couldn't handle it and went to stay with her sister. I was alone with him at the hospital. All I could think was, this is how Harper felt. I'm not asking you to come back. I just wanted you to know that I understand now. I'm sorry it took this for me to see it. If you ever want to talk, I'm here. I read it 3 times, then closed my laptop without responding. A year passed. I built a new life, new friends, new job, new apartment. I adopted a cat named Milo. Then one day, I saw her in a coffee shop. Mom. Thinner, grayer, but unmistakably her. She hadn't seen me yet. I could have slipped away. Instead, I walked over to her table. She looked up and froze, coffee cup halfway to her mouth. Harper? Hello, Mom, I said, not sitting down. Oh my God, she whispered. Is it really you? We didn't know if you were. I'm fine, I said. How's Dad? He's in remission, she said. It was touch and go for a while. Good. I'm glad. Harper, please. She gestured to the empty chair. Sit down. Talk to me. I can't, I said. I have somewhere to be. Are you living here now? No, I lied smoothly. Just passing through for work. Please, she begged, tears forming. We've changed. We learned our lesson. I'm glad, I repeated. But it's too late. It's never too late for family, she insisted. It was too late the moment you all decided that a golf game, a client meeting, and a mild fever were more important than being there when I thought I was dying, I said calmly. That was the moment I realized I would always come last, and I deserve to come first sometimes. We know that now, she whispered. Good. Then you understand why I have to go. Will we ever see you again? She asked, voice breaking. I don't know, I said honestly. Maybe someday, but not today. I walked away without looking back. Outside the coffee shop, Taylor was waiting for me. How'd it go? She asked. Exactly how I expected, I replied. Let's go home. My phone buzzed with a text from Mom. Please don't disappear again. We love you. I didn't respond. Some bridges stay burned for a reason. Zoe calls me every week. She says my family still asks about me. Dad's health scare changed him. Mom started therapy. Marcus and Jessica separated, then reconciled. They're all different now, she says. Maybe they are. Maybe they finally learned what it means to show up for the people you claim to love. But I learned something too. I learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought possible. I learned that sometimes the family you choose is more reliable than the family you're born into. And most importantly, I learned that disappearing isn't always about revenge. Sometimes it's about finding yourself. So, what would you do? Would you give your family another chance after they've proven repeatedly that you're not their priority? Or would you keep your distance and protect the peace you've built?